We are back with Janae Adams from Debt Sucks University and Michelle Shanks of Summit Credit Union. They're answering your questions about how to handle finances and money and debt and things of that nature. You can get your question answered by them, 336-379-5775. All right, let's talk about high interest rates, because that's all we've been hearing about for the last year and a half. That makes paying off debt even harder. Janae, what is your recommendation to tackle debt in this high interest rate era?
So at this time with the high interest rates, you really have to do the strategy that I talk about, which is beat the interest rate, basically. And so you're going to have to pay extra to the principal each and every month to bring that balance down. As long as your balance stays high, then that interest rate is going to pretty much hurt you because it's just building on that. You're actually losing. So if you can find extra money to pay down the balance each and every month, then you don't have to worry about whatever the interest rate is during this time.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about this, because so many people buy cars, whether they're new or whether they're used. And there's that thing of, I'm just going to go look around. Then they find themselves talking about financing when they're sitting down to, put their name on the dotted line. Let's talk about auto loan shopping, Michelle, and things that help you and things that hurt you.
One thing that is a huge benefit to consumers is to get pre-qualified for any loan purchase. That way your credit report is pulled one time only, and then you can shop wherever you want for that new used vehicle that you want to purchase. A lot of times when folks go into dealerships or they're trying to negotiate from one space to another to purchase an auto, they're giving out their social security number and information over and over again, which could have a huge impact on decreasing their credit score. For every inquiry, it could take away 5 points. So if you're at a dealership that has 8 lenders, whether you get a vehicle from that dealership or not, that could be 40 points taken away from your credit score without even getting a vehicle. So be careful. If you are able to go to your financial institution, get a pre-qualified loan. That way you already have some great information before going shopping, whether it is knowing your credit limits, knowing what your monthly payments will be, knowing your annual percentage rate, knowing whether or not your vehicle is affordable, because there are other costs to getting a vehicle, whether it's insurance, gas, fuel, maintenance, annual inspections, things of that nature. You want to make sure that you can actually afford the vehicle of your choice.
Gotcha. Okay. Janae, this person's asking this question. I'm building a stock portfolio for grandchildren who are younger than 6 years. Should I keep it in my name until they are adults?
And so this is definitely a financial advisor question that this grandparent needs to ask. But in my opinion, yes, you need to keep it in your name, because they're children, and you want to wait till hopefully that they're 18 and can make that decision of what to do with that money as best as they can. And you never know, and I'm not saying this is the case for them, you never know when a bad parent is in the picture that can end up taking that money before that child is able to have it. So I would definitely, in my opinion, keep it in your name.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Michelle, this person has a follow-up question about the checks question.
Yes.
She said to take the check to the institute that the check is from. Can that bank or credit union charge them a fee if you don't have account with them at that certain bank?
They may want to find out whether or not that is the case, depending on that financial institution. That is not across the board. So I'm going to use credit unions for an example. Ta-da! We're credit unions. That credit union may not charge them because it may, another credit union. Love credit unions. We're a not-for-profit cooperative. So we do a lot of things to help our members to be better, do better financially. So there may or may not be a charge, but that might be a question they want to ask prior to doing anything with that negotiable instrument.
I know a lot of people would say, well, then why would a bank cash a check if they don't know that it's good? So let's talk about how the bank or the credit union, their first responsibility is to the consumer to do what the consumer is asking them to do.
Exactly. It is not our job to take care of an individual's finances. and we cannot give them advice on doing such. So if they are asking us to do something, we have to adhere to their wishes and do what they ask us to do. Because we don't know the variables, we don't know the outlying parameters of what else could be out there. All we are doing as a financial institution is honoring your request. So if it is depositing a check or cashing a check or, moving money around, whatever it is that you're asking us to do, we have to legally do what you ask us to do. You are the one that, as the individual, will have to deal with your choices on what it is that you want.
Right, gotcha. And then the processing just takes some time. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're still taking your questions when we come back after this break.